We're back with day 3 of the 12 days of Railsman. Nah, no, I said the what is it, like the 12 days of wisdom? Or the, oh my gosh, I already forgot the name. Dude, why didn't I write it down? I should have wrote it down. Oh my god, I gotta write this down. The 12 days of advice from an old soul. Alrighty. So this one on the paper I have hold your head high. But I don't know if should I? Yeah, you know what, screw it. Let's go to the book. Literally. The book. Oh. I shook it fiercely. Let's go by the book. Holding your head high. I actually do have an interesting one with this since we're just flowing. Stretch with me real quick. Oh my gosh, you heard that crack? Oh. This one is actually going to be special to me for a number of reasons. Because I know... Okay. Alright. I'm going to share something with y'all, and I don't mind to share this to the world or to even, like, because I feel like, yeah, am I sharing something that's personal that I would want you to learn? I mean, I would still tell you that, I mean, that'd be very weird if someone, like, watched this and then, like, if I ever met them in person, they tell me the same story. Like, oh, yeah, I know about you. Yeah, because, you know, like, I know about what happened to you as a kid. That's actually one thing that I always find about sharing things online. But I think I'm going to share this story for the sake of holding your head high, because this one will be about confidence in a way. Okay, confidence is going to tie into it. But, okay. Let me not start this improperly, because I was going to tell a story that's maybe a little bit seemingly irrelevant, but we're not going to do that. When I was younger, here's the thing. I went through something. I was abused by my mom's boyfriend. It was an abusing moment. Now, my mom, I remember, she didn't like when I say abuse because it almost sounds like it was a numeric order of events. Like it was multiple days, but it was one instance. So I'll say this to correct myself. Mom, sorry. I was abused on a specific day. This is the story that I talked about when I said that I started off when my human incarnation was a little bit different than other people. But, you know, there are people that go through way worse. But this definitely set the precedent for the rest of my life. So I think I was like basically, if I'm recalling the story, every time you recall something from memory, the details change a little bit more. But at least not the significant event of what happened. But pretty much, he did two things. He turned on super hot boiling water in the tub, and then turn the water so it was steaming in the sink. And basically, I think that what drove him over the edge was he tried to put me to bed, from what I can recall, very early in the day, because he just didn't want to look after me. This was in Maryland. But yeah, so I guess I was laying there. I fell asleep. I had a nightmare or something, like a night terror, and I went to bed. This dude was not having it. Oh, see, I told the events backwards. That was the punishment. So he held me under the boiling running water till it was going all the way down my back leg, and in the sink also, like, just, yeah, he held me under basically boiling hot water and just let it until it was like actually affecting my skin, which I had to get something for. I remember it was just a whole process. I had to get, like, I think cream, something, my back, like the back right here, and then like lower. Oh shoot, dude, I'll put a graphic warning in the beginning of this video for people who maybe are don't like stuff like this. But yeah, basically, if you can imagine holding a child under boiling hot water until I've learned the lesson. Dark, I know, right? Sorry, when I start to tell that story, I start to actually think about other people hearing it, but it doesn't really affect me. But like, I'm like, maybe someone's gonna hear this and be like, damn. But yeah, so that happened. And for holding your head high, and the whole why I started off with that story is to tell you this. Numerous amounts of time throughout my life, in anything I choose to do, anything I choose, anything that you're going to end up choosing, someone will not know your path. They will not know the struggles you've been through. They will not walk in your shoes. You're the only one that'll walk into your shoes until you die. That walks in your skin, honestly, let me say. And that's just it. Every other thing I can list off does not matter. This person will not know your struggles. This, how it usually goes is, yeah, they may know you of your triumphs, but they do not know the climb it took to get up that mountain. And that is super serious. They don't know what you've walked through. They don't know the trek you've made. And this video kind of turns into two things I want to say. Is holding your head high through anything you go through. You can go through anything. This life is about being traumatized. That's what I want to tell you. This whole thing is about being traumatized, being met with adversity, and overcoming it. Shit, it's why I got resilience tattooed on my neck. This is what it's about. And as you figure that out and you become more of a surfer through the pain and harder times in life and build yourself to deal, you're just callousing yourself. There's like the path that I believe is laid out from you when you're young, but then now the path you choose to walk down, all the ups and downs are just callousing you for greater things and a greater conclusion to your life. So with that said, hold your head high is about two things. It's about one, you need to look at everything you've been through, even if it's smaller than what I've been through or greater than what I've been through, like, greater pain. And there's more moments from my life, but I feel like that's such a significant start to someone's life to build you. And it's just that, to build you. Don't look back at these things and apply such a negative connotation to it, to every time it comes up, it is trauma. For me, I think they had like a little kid like therapy I was going through, but when I think back to the earliest memories, I really can't even remember. I remember being so blank to all this happening. And my grandma actually told me, rest in peace, Nana, that I said that he didn't mean it. So that plays on to the soul I am. I could be held under burning water. And it's actually funny because I had this conversation with my mom the other day where she said, we're just those people where we will help someone even if we know it hurts us in the end. And genuine intention. So apparently I told them that in therapy. So I guess I knew I would reincarnation or something, bro. But I knew I was gonna come to Earth again, and I needed something to traumatize me. So I had some stripes on my shirt. I'm just joking. I'm not affiliated in any way with any type of group. If any group, nerds, gamers, geeks, I'm in there. I'm the only nerd on my side now. But nah. Nerds in the gamer words want to say the N words, right? I'm giving y'all all the N word pass. Oh man, but in all truth, no matter what little you've went through or how giant of tragedies you go through, they're building you to be stronger. And that's what hold your head high means to me, and also to the people who try to down talk you or know your life. I've told this story before online. I'm not sure how many people have actually heard it. I don't know. Could be 100, could be as far as 3. But why I make that statement is to say that even if I say that, the random person I come across on the street is not going to know that story, right? And you have to be in a spot where you don't blame that person for not knowing your story, no matter how they treat you. It could be a coworker, anything. Don't take it personal. But also, never let someone try to step on what you've grown into. And remember, I already talked about controlling your emotions in this. I'm not talking about, wow, ooh, yeah, punch him in the face. No. But know the ground you stand on. If you're a warrior, right? That whole saying about being a warrior in the garden, then a gardener in a war. If you're that warrior in the garden now, stand up, bro. Don't take that disrespect. Don't let someone try to tell you who you are. You know who you are. But don't react to where you come out of that Zen master sort of state where, like, just feel bad for them. Because honestly, I always feel like when someone tries to tell you who you are, label you all these certain things, oh, you say your interests are similar to this person, then they see you have an open sort of mind, and they act like they're open-minded, and whatever the case may be, and then they prove you otherwise, and then you're the problem. Those people are lessons. Those people are there to remind you what kind of game this is. I'm telling you. And I have, it's crazy to say that I've known this since I was younger, but when I was younger, I guess I was just so prone to maybe reacting a little bit more from time to time. But I was calm, cool, and collected. But there were some situations that pulled me out of that wouldn't now, I would say. I would say if I was calmer back then, I'm even calmer now. But there were just certain situations where I was put in situations. So like, even I remember this one thing, but I guess this wouldn't be for hold your head high. I kind of want to leave this for almost like maybe the next video per se. The next video I have written down is about no arguments, or avoid the argument is what I have written. Maybe that's better for that. But the truth is, you have to hold your head above water. Do not drown. It may feel like you're drowning in this sea of people who don't understand, in this sea of being the only one, like I don't want to say it's a victim mindset, because I don't want to push people that low. That's one thing that I'm going to say, hey, I know the man is the strongest dude alive, but, after just seeing him recently, I like to watch him for motivation because he's just so motivational. And I know I'm motivational for people, but man, this is like the literal strongest dude, and one of the strongest dudes around. That dude, man. Like I was already doing this. I'm talking about Goggins. But one thing I don't agree with him saying is the victim mindset thing. I do believe it's a place that people find themselves in, but some people aren't built to be like him, and that's never his message. I want to say that too. I know that that's not his message. His message is the motivation. It's not even about working out. It goes deeper than that, and that's why I respect and like him so much. Is that it's about you can push past what you think your limits are, which is very true. But one of the things I think about is that, he says some of these people that feel like the world's against them and everything, like he was there too. And it's like, I want to take away from that being a victim mindset and more of like, yes, you're right. This whole thing is against you. This whole world, this whole system is built up to make you, to basically for you to find your soul, to have your soul come through here, and you remember the essence of what you are and what you are not, and to leave with what you've learned here. So yes, you are right. Does it feel like the world's against you and all this shit's against you? It is. It is, motherfucker. This whole thing is built as a test. There was a Finn and Jake episode, little portion where Jake told Finn, this whole thing is built, like none of this is real. Remember, this is just to test your heroic attributes and everything. I have a video like that on another channel, and it is. And I talked about the heart there where, yeah, man, that's exactly what this game is. And don't think that you're in a victim mindset. You're in the mindset that has you on the brink of becoming better than anything you've ever seen before. So yeah, keep your head high. Stay very strong. And serious, this video did actually speak to my soul. I was a little bit calmer because I didn't want to end up bringing out like some low negative vibrations talking about certain experiences. But I'm telling you right now, people don't know you. And even if you're an online entertainer, whatever, you're someone in the public eye, people don't know you. Don't let people that barely know you or barely even show any effort to get to know you think that they know your whole origin story. Anyways, mic drop. Nah, I need this. It's my only mic right now. Alright, see you on the next one.
Hey, there's nothing more for you here. This is the end of the video. Now, you can either subscribe, or you can leave, or you can stay and subscribe. Or, this will be the last time we meet. Or maybe not. Maybe we're meeting again. Maybe you just decided to let the video play all the way through. Maybe you're... I don't want to think about that. I hope you enjoyed. I'm out of here.